Little bit about myself. My name is Rukshan Kanchan Galanga, and currently I'm working in the KPMG and as the audit manager. So I have around 10-12 years experience in audit firm plus additional experience in the mercantile sector, altogether 10-15 years experience in relation to this accounting. So that's about myself. By profession, I'm a chartered accountant, plus I have completed my CIMA also. So that is a bit about myself. I think that's more than enough. So this is my, I would say my 12th batch that I'm doing the financial reporting. So we'll have, we need to have a good journey, right? In this period of 6 months, we should have a proper plan to this period of 6 months. Because passing the financial reporting and governance subject is no more a difficult task, right? So it's a very easy task to be achieved, because you all know this is an open book test, right? Where you can take your accounting standard books with you. This time, the students who are going to sit for the exam on this coming July examination, they get the privileges or get the benefit to refer the study packs as well. I don't think that that will not be continued. That means that will be continued to you also, probably. So you have that privilege. If there's anything, you can refer the books and write the answers. So that's what I told, that this is not a difficult subject to pass. Only thing is a proper planning, I would say. Most important things that you need to follow in here. First thing is continuous participation for the attendance, continuous participation for the classes. That means your attendance is required. Because in some of the previous class, I saw that few of students participated for the classes for the first 2-3 months and they disappeared. That is not a way of a future professional, because you should know, you should have a target. You should always should have tasks to be achieved, right? Whatever the drawbacks, difficulties come to your way, you no need to break your path, break your achieve, right? Give always the priority to your task, passing the examination, because this is utmost important. Completing your exams, right, is the only way to achieve your target. So what you want to do, have a target, right? By end of the December, you definitely pass your all the subjects what you have planned this time, right? Have that target today itself. So with that, we can start our 6 months plan today itself. So today itself, we want to start your studies, right? Just this is a process, continuous things. Once you come to the today's session, don't wait at your home until the next class, right? Without looking at what we have done in the class, because all the lessons are interconnected, right? Today, what you are learning is connected to the lessons what we are learning in the next week. Soon, right? So because if you thoroughly study one standard, we'll say for an example, if you do the property, plant and equipment standard, from that you can learn few other standard like intangible asset standard, inventory standard, right? Likewise, you can learn so many standard ahead very easily if you thoroughly learn one particular standard. So that's what I told. These are like continuous things. You wanted to follow up all the lessons, right? By giving priorities for them. Always remember to follow remember to study on a daily basis what you have done in the class. I am assuring passing the examination is not an issue if you continuously attend to the class and study well according to the way that we are instructing you to learn, right? So in that case, what you wanted to keep in mind, continuous participation for the classes, right? Continuous participation for the classes is utmost important, right? And also what you want to do is you wanted to study well whatever the things that we in the class on a daily basis, right? You should have a plan to allocate number of hours for this subject per day, then it's easy for you to pass this examination one shot. But I would say getting 50 marks is not a matter at all. Only thing you want to target to get 100 marks, right? By the end of the period, I assure that you can score 100 marks, right? Scan 100 marks if you completely put your effort on it, right? So that's what I told. This is not exactly a difficult tasks to be achieved. This is easy task that where you can achieve without having any sort of a difficulty. Only thing is your dedication and a clear plan to pass this to study this subject. So remember to follow that instruction today itself, right? Going forward, I will tell you how to study and everything. What you want to do is just follow my instruction. I am guaranteed 100% you can pass the examination. Focus on your studies. Very important thing is attend to the class, right? On a regular basis. Don't disappear all of a sudden, right? Continue your classes. Then passing or get through this examination is passing this subject is not at all a problem to you all. Okay, right. Without wasting our time, we'll start the works, right? Okay. So corporate level, first of all, we'll look at the financial reporting and the governance syllabus, right? Financial reporting and the governance syllabus, right? What you wanted to learn under your syllabus, right? If you look at your syllabus, Institute has split this syllabus mainly into 5 areas, right? We call first area as the regulatory framework for the financial reporting. Second one, Sri Lanka accounting standards, that includes SLFRSs, LKs, IFRICs and SICs, right? So you can see the composition of this around 50%, right? Composition of this is around 50%, right? This is around 50%. That means there's a huge, it gives you the more priority is given to more priority is given in the standard for this, in your syllabus is talking about these standards. Right? It talks about it weights 50% of your total syllabus, right? And the third thing is preparation of financial statements. Fourth one, financial statement analysis and non-financial reporting. And finally, financial reporting governance and ethics. It talks about the financial reporting governance and the ethics. So these are not rocket science. These are known things which you have learned somewhere, but only thing is now we have a proper guidance. Now we have proper materials to follow. Only thing we need to study those things well, right? So in your examination, you can take all the books. There are different kind of books. We will learn about what are the permissible study materials where you can bring to your examination, right? So there you can learn what are the contents or what are the referrals, the books that you want to follow. use in examination, right? We'll look at each of these syllabus area, what it's there in your syllabus, right? First one, it talks about regulatory framework for the financial reporting. What do you mean by regulatory framework for the financial reporting? Before that, I just wanted to have a small one-to-one discussion with you all as well, right? So, shall we see yourselves, because there are about 16 students in the class. I'm wondering to have a small chat with them to identify yourselves, right? Don't worry. You all have become future chartered accountants, right? If you feel shy, if you feel, I would say if you have the stage fright, right, to talk, it's very difficult for you to present something to your superiors or your subordinates. Your target is to become future chartered accountants. There, you want to have skills developed inside yourself. We call them as the soft skills. Soft skills, right? From this class, what you're learning, the hard skills, your paper qualifications. But when you are working, when you are performing, when you are acting as a chartered accountant in the society, you should have soft skills. You should have the confidence to talk with somebody else and explain the accounting issues to them, right? Especially when you are working in an audit firm, you want to do audits, you want to communicate with your clients, you want to explain complicated technical issues with your clients, you want to talk with your partners, you want to talk with your managers and explain particular scenario, particular question, particular difficulty where your financial or your audit client is facing. If there's any accounting issues, you want to communicate that accounting issue to your superiors, your manager, your partner. Also, you want to explain something to your client. The way, we'll say in simple example, one of your client is asking how to pass the double entry to record a property, plant and equipment revaluation. So you should in a position to explain him the way that you should do this in accordance with the Sri Lankan accounting standard LK 16, right? So that skill you want to develop. So that is why I told this is a process. This is a journey. To become a chartered accountant is not kind of a parachute landing, right? Or by raising your hand, you can't be a chartered accountant. Chartered accountant is a full of skill, full of bunch of skills. Chartered accountant. When you become a chartered accountant, when you come to that profession, you should have that bunch of skills with you to face, because you know, once you become a chartered accountant, you are a reputed, recognized, professional person in the society. So you should not get any discredit to your profession. What will happen if other professional body will say one doctor, he's also professional, engineer, he's also professional, lawyer, he's also professional, is telling that, look at this accountant, he does do nothing, he doesn't know anything, right? If you get that blame, that is not good for not only to you, to the entire profession. So remember, therefore you should develop some skills, right, in order to perform your duties. That's what I told. The basic mandatory, there are two mandatory basic skills that you want to develop. Very important thing is what? Communication skills that you should develop to communicate your matter in simply to somebody else to understand. Understood, right? So the communication skill is a must. Second thing is you should have a good IT knowledge in order to perform that, right? Remember, these are parallel skills that you should develop with your knowledge. Otherwise, you have a good communication skill, you have a good IT skills, but you don't know anything about the accounting. That's not the case. Parallelly, you should develop these skills, right? So So I will explain you, I will give you guidance how you want to improve this when you are becoming a chartered accountant, right? Follow those instructions. We have lots of opportunities created by this class, especially the LCL class is really a good encyclopedia for you all. I think Chanaka sir is handling these days a free IT course even to develop the IT skills of the students. See how that team is sacrificing, that team is dedicating to develop you all. Understood? Because you know that when we are working as audit trainees, when we are working as accounts executives, we should have good IT skills with us. We should know how to write an email. We should know how to use Excel. We should know how to prepare a presentation. We should know how to write a letter using Word document, right? Put a formula in an Excel. Those are the skills that you should develop. So for that purpose, LCL campus is developing particular courses for you. Now it's happening on the free of charge to you all, right? Who will give a free of charge services like this, right? Those kind of bunch of opportunities are available here. Remember to use these opportunities, get the advantage of that, and develop yourself as future chartered accountant. So that's my basic advice which I am giving you today, right? So now I explain you most important skill that you should maintain is the communication skill. So now don't quit from the group. I just wanted to listen from you. Remember, here I am totally talking to you in English. That because this subject need to be done in English, but that doesn't say I'm not going to use any other Sinhala words, because my mother language is Sinhala, so I only know to talk Sinhala and English. So what I wanted to do is I will explain something in English. If somebody have difficulties to understand, don't fear to talk and ask in whatever the language you prefer. It's not something a disqualification of you. Don't think about the others, what others thinks about you, right? I will show you some motivational speakings clips also during my coming sessions, how people should improve. Only the drawback matter in our mind is, before do something, I am so worried about what will others think of myself. Assume that when I am reading, when I am telling you in these things, I may making mistakes. I may making some mistakes, but I don't care about that. Why? I am improving my skills. I am improving my skills, right? I have done lots of errors, and I have identified those errors, and I have rectified those errors. This is a process. That's what I told. This is a process. Every day we are learning, rectifying, correcting, and go. But don't think and don't be shy to talk. Don't be shy to express your ideas, assuming that the others will laugh at you. Remember, why somebody laugh at you? Have you seen now? The best example is this. Now say for an example, you go to a foreign country. You don't have a much or a very fluent knowledge in English, right? You go to a foreign country and you want to buy something. You speak in English, right? Your level best. By using your level best, you are speaking in English. Will the foreigner is laughing at you, saying that this bugger is not knowing to speak English? No, he never. Why? He may be very happy. He may be very happy to see that somebody, some person try to speak from their language, where that person's language is not the English, or that is not the mother tongue, right? And how you feel like, we'll say, if somebody comes to you, if Tamil person comes to you and try to speak in Sinhala, we feel so proud. We feel so proud of him. Why? He's trying to speak in Sinhala. When I'm trying to speak in Tamil, the Tamil person will be very happy because he knows that I'm try to express my idea in Tamil. Then who will laugh at you? Especially the people who are going to laugh at you is the people, those who don't like to grow. They always wanted to keep you at the same level. So don't think about the others. Think about yourself. You are the one who want to develop your Sinhala, develop your English, develop your Tamil, right? Because not the others treats you. You are the one, you have to develop yourself. You may doing lots of mistakes. In this class, I know out of this 15, 16 students, there may be few students who have done in English, but majority, you may have done your A-levels in Sinhala, maybe your business level in Sinhala or your executive level in Sinhala, and now today may be the first time that you are learning something in English. Yes, I also had the same issue when I was doing my chartered. Earlier in our chartered subject, we have 4 stages, not like you today context you have 3 stages. Earlier we had 4 stages called foundation, intermediate, final one, and final 2. Those are the four levels. Now you have business level, corporate level, and strategic level. Likewise, we had 4 levels: foundation, intermediate, final one, and final 2. Both, like for you all now, the business level can be done in Sinhala, but the corporate level and the strategic level have to be done in English. No? For us, in our ages, what we had was, we wanted to do, we have the option to do foundation and intermediate. The first 2 levels in Sinhala and final 2 level was mandatory to do in the English. I did my chartered first and the second level in Sinhala medium. Then only I did that in the final 1 level, like your corporate level, that is the place where I started the chartered in English or something to learn in English. First month was terrible. I couldn't understand anything, but still I never give up my target. I was there in the class. I attended to the class regularly, right? I attended to the class regularly and managed to pass the examination at the first time, right? So how I did that? That is my passion, that is my target, that is my way. If I have a particular set target, I am achieving that target, right? So that is something that I am doing. So you should also have that sort of a passion with you. What I am saying is, I also have the same language issue when I am doing my classes, right? First month, I couldn't understand most of the terminologies taught by master, my lecturer, right? But still, I try to manage it, right? So you also will have the same impact, same effect, same impression when you in the class. You may not understand. But remember, you are getting a good chance. What is it? At the end of the day, whatever the lectures do in the class will be uploaded into the Google Classroom. Anytime you can come and revisit the video, rewatch the video and learn. We didn't have that opportunity earlier. Now this is a tremendous chance that you are getting by participate to LCL classes. Anytime go and check the videos and you can learn. Understood? Those are the benefits that you are getting. That's what I told. We are giving you so many opportunities to learn. It's your duty, right, to use those opportunities, right? You have to use these opportunities and get the maximum out of them. I know that everyone who is in the class like to become chartered accountant, isn't it? Why? Otherwise, why we come to this? Why we come to our class? You are like, you really like to come to the really like to become chartered accountants. That's why you have come here, right? So in this process, you want to develop yourself. Don't think about the others. When I'm asking to ask a question, when I'm asking to give the answer, try to give that in English. If not, try to be try. You should give that in Sinhala. Or maybe by using broken English. No one in the class is laughing at you, neither me. I am also making mistakes, but I don't care. I don't care in the sense, why? If I do a mistakes, if I found that if somebody shows me that, sir, you did a mistake here, honestly, I accept that and I'm rectifying, which I'm not going to do the next time. That you want to learn. Understood? So keep that gut feeling with you, right? Then you can easy to learn, easy to move forward. Don't think anything about what the others think of you. It's you want to become a chartered accountant. So you want to increase your skills. Okay. So with that, we'll quickly have just one-to-one session with all of you. Just unmute your mic and you can tell a little bit about yourself. Don't worry if you don't know to tell in English. Just tell what you have done for your, what's your name, what's your school, we'll leave it. What's your name, what's your school, what you did for your A-levels, and what you have, in which medium you have done your A-levels and the business level. That's what I did. My name is Rukshan. That's what you want. My name is Rukshan. I studied at St. Sylvester's College. That's my school, right? I studied at St. Sylvester's College. I did my A-levels in commerce streams. And I did my business level in Sinhala mediums. That's what I did. Okay, right. We'll have, shall I take according to the order which I can see, the alphabetical order where I can see. First one is Bashini. Hi Bashini. Can you tell about yourself for taking 1 minute, please? Yes, Bashini. Will she make it possible? Deshan. Can I hear your voice, Puta?
So my name is
I couldn't hear your school.
I went to Tamil Nadu.
Okay, great. Okay.
And I did my in commerce and medium. I passed
You did that. You did the double AT and you did that in single medium.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. No worries. No worries. No worries at all. Very good. Thank you so much for your encouragement to talk. Good. Bashini, are you there? Bashini has switched on her mic. We can see that. Can you talk, Bashini? Still it's not clear. Then can I talk to Farhan Tariq? Sorry if I do some mistakes when I'm speaking. You're pronouncing your name, right?
Okay. So I am Tariq.
Yeah.
I'm studied at Jaladhanti Mahavidyalaya.
Okay.
And I did my business level examinations in English medium.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Next one. Fasad. Hi, Fasad. Fasad, we can't hear you. Okay, we'll see. Charuka Gamagi. Charuka, I didn't see you were there, but if you can introduce yourself, it's a great, really.
Hello.
Yeah, Fasad. Yes, Fasad. We'll give Fasad time. Yeah, Fasad.
Hello, sir. I am Fazat. I am from Madavala.
Okay.
I did A-levels at Lowell Ladies College, Polkolla.
Okay. I know the school. I have been into your school one time for an assignment. Anyway, great.
Okay, sir. I did business level in English medium.
Great. Okay.
Thank you.
Your name is Fazat.
Fazat.
Fazat. Okay. Right. Then, thank you. And Charuka, will you introduce yourself for a while, please?
Yeah, sure. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can hear, Puta.
Yeah, I'm Charuka Lakshan from Vidyaratiya. I'm graduate from Rajarata University of Sri Lanka.
Okay.
And now I'm following corporate.
Great. So, okay. Charuka, you did your studies in English medium. I mean the degree.
Yeah. BSc Business Management Special.
Oh, great. Okay, thank you. Then we talk to us. Musharraf. Hi, Musharraf.
I'm Musharraf.
Yes, Musharraf.
Hello.
Yes, Musharraf, we can hear you.
I'm Musharraf. I studied in Trinity College, Kandy.
Okay.
I did my business level exam in English medium.
Okay, great. Thank you. And I can see name called Muhammad Studies. Muhammad. Yes. What about yourself?
Hello everyone.
Yes, Muhammad.
Hello everyone. My name is Mohammed. I am studying at Madina Central College. I did my level in Tamil medium, and I did my high studies business level 1 and 2 in English medium.
Okay.
Now I am doing corporate level, and I am working at audit firm.
Very good. Okay, thank you so much. Nasik, you were in the class. Anyway, since the others also interesting, girls are also there, you can introduce yourself.
I'm Nasik.
Yes.
I studied at Zahira College, Manala. I did my A-levels in commerce stream. Also, I did AAT during my A-levels in Tamil medium.
Okay.
I did chartered business level in English medium at last March.
Okay, great. Nice to hear. Then we have Nashifa. Nashifa, I think you were in the previous batch, if I'm correct. And anyway, you can tell about yourself.
Good afternoon all. I'm Nashifa.
Yes.
I'm from Mavananga. I went to Badra National College and I did my levels in English medium. Thank you.
Okay. Right. Then can I speak to Nazik? Navri Nazik.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Navri Nazik. I'm from Mathale and I did my business levels in English medium.
Great. Okay. Next one is Nafras. Nafras Mista.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Studied at St. Sylvester's College.
Oh my God. You are an all boy of the same school which I learned. Anyway. Yes. Okay.
And I did business level in English medium.
English medium. Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you. Next one is Prabodha. Prabodha or Prabodha. Should be Prabodha.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. Good afternoon.
I am Prabodha Vijayaratna. I am a lawyer. I done my A-level in commerce stream. I also completed AAT and business level in single medium.
Okay, great. Okay, Paboda. Then we have Rusaik Mirza.
Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, I am. Yeah, you're audible.
So, hi, I'm Rusaik. I completed my A-levels last year at Trinity College, and I'm currently working at WNS. Thank you.
You're working in WNS, Colombo.
Yeah.
Yes, few of my friends are working there. Anyway, nice. So you did your AAT, right?
Yeah, I completed AAT.
Completed. Okay, that is in English medium probably.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, and not finally, Ushani. Hi, Ushani.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
I'm Ushani. I am studying at Sithandari Girls College.
Okay.
I did my errors in commerce stream in Sinhala.
Okay.
And also I did my business level and AAT, also Sinhala Winners.
Right. Okay. No worries. Now we have Lucky Varshini.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
My name is Bashini Disanaik.
Okay.
I studied at Sita Devi Girls College, Canberra.
Okay.
I did my A-levels commerce stream and business level also.
Business level you did in single medium.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now I think I missed one person. Is it Farhan?
So I already.
You already. Maybe then now. I think I missed some. No. I have done everything. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. You have passed your first test, the communication skills that you want to develop. Yes. We may be doing so many errors. No one is laughing at you, even in the class. Now, you know, this is a one-to-one. This is not like a physical class. We are like meeting you online. I don't know. I can't see your eyes. I can't see your faces. So I don't know whether you understand the way I am teaching and whether you understand what I'm saying. Right? So I need to have your feedback. Otherwise, I'm also really worrying and very boring for me to do the class. The reason is I'm alone inside in the class. I am just talking to a camera. That's all. No physical faces I can see. Please join with me to do this class. We enjoy the class and we'll do the class, right? So it's easy for both of us to do, because otherwise you also will get very boring at the class. You will get a sleep. I don't like anyone to get sleep during my class, business level class, because this is the reporting class, financial reporting class. This is like accounting class, so no one should sleep in the class, right? So join with me. We have a good journey to go. We can create, or we can produce here in your class. We have 15 chartered accountants. We can produce 15 chartered accountants. It's not only my effort. You also have to contribute. It should be hand-to-hand session that we wanted to carry on. So you have to help me to complete this syllabus speedily, effectively with y'all, because your feedback is mandatory. Okay, right. So where we were discussing